Hello, everybody, and welcome to spring. If you're anything like us, we're hammering. It's crazy. The phones are ringing off the hook. Everybody wants our services. Heck, just a couple of weeks ago, we didn't know what was going to happen, and now we don't know what to do. We have just too many calls and too much work. Too many people excited about outdoor living. So the question I have for you is, how do you figure out which calls to go on and which ones to let go? How do you know which calls are going to eventually become projects and which you're just going to waste your time looking for free ideas? How do you do it? Do you have a screening process in place? Do you have a way to get a better sense of what the overall goal is for your clients? I know some of them are pretty easy, right? You pick up the phone, they're excited, they love your work, and they're like, you know what, I can't wait for you to come out. But there's always those few leads that come through or prospects that come through that are talking to you and talking you up because they can't wait to get you out to take a look at the project. Also, you find out later that they were looking for some free ideas or just looking for some free pricing to compare against other people's pricing, right? So what if there was a way that you could screen those calls, those tire kickers? Make sure you can screen them so when you're leaving from your office on a Friday or Saturday to go out and meet with a client, you know damn well that they're going to sign with you. Or at least you have at least a 90% chance of that happening because you've done your due diligence and you've done your filtering of them to make sure they're viable clients, right? Because it's not bad when you're working during the work week and you're out there on the job sites trying to manage projects and make sure your clients are happy, and then you've got to go and run sales calls in the evening or on the weekends. Like, that's not bad if you know that you're actually going to get the work from those clients and they're going to pay you your design fees and they're going to follow your process. But what happens when you get a bunch of them that come through that don't, right? There's so many people now that are looking to do outdoor living space renovations because they're sick and tired of their backyard, springtime and COVID and all this stuff. So what exactly are you saying to them to make sure you're not wasting your time? Because think about it, every time that you waste time with a client who isn't purchasing your services or paying your design fees or buying your installs, you're taking time away from a client who is. And when you're saying, I'm just overwhelmed, there's just too much going on, I can't do this, I'm missing, this with my kids, or I'm not spending time with my family, or all these kinds of things, think about it. It's those clients that are wasting your time are the ones that you're most mad about. They're the ones that you're frustrated with, like, how do I figure out how to get them out of my life? Because if you went on every call and got every project, there wouldn't be much frustration, would there? So I'd like to let you know that there is a process that is designed just for landscape design build professionals that'll help with that. And it's exactly what we teach here at Yes Express. We teach how to filter those tire kicker clients, those clients who call up for the free ideas, the ones that can only make it in the evenings and on weekends because they're just too busy for you. But they intrigue you enough that you take the bait and you go. And you look at the project, then you kick yourself in the ass for doing it. I know if you're anything like me, I've done that many times, and I was sick and tired of it. So again, that's what we teach here at Yes Express. It's one of the pieces, one of the facets of our sales system to be able to weed those clients out. So you have at least about a 90% surety that when you go out to a client's meeting, that they're actually going to, purchase something from you, move into what we call first money or design fee or deposit, and get you started with the process. So at least your time isn't being wasted. So this is just one of 100 different types of sales scenarios that we train with here at Yes Express. And our goal is to make sure that our landscape design build brothers and sisters that they win, that not their time isn't being taken advantage of or being wasted by clients who just want free ideas or just want quick pricing or whatever it might be. So I've spent over the last 20 years of my career and tens of thousands of dollars in education and reading books and seminars, all to figure this out. And the cool part is that our program teaches you this and many, many other things, and it costs less than what most of you guys charge for a single design. So imagine if you could invest what you charge for a design and be able to broom those clients out. How much time would that save you? How much more time could you have with your family or with clients who are probably upsell? You could upsell them into other options that they already want, but you don't have time to focus on. Think about it. So we're opening up for another phase of our students coming through here starting next week on Friday. And I have room for 4 more students for that class. So if you're interested in what I'm talking about here and are curious about what we do here at Yes Express, DM me right here through the Facebook. DM me and we can chat. Not everybody's going to qualify, so I do need to have a conversation with you to make sure you're a good fit, and we can go from there. So reach out if you have any questions.